Weston, you're missing out. Let me tell you, this motherfucker right here, I love this dude. For one, he's a big boy. Us big boys got to get this. We got to stick together. You know what I'm saying? But he's been slimming down though, so I am proud of him. He's been slimming down. But he does what all of us want to do. You know what I'm saying? At least in the car community. He does what all of us want to do. He's got the money to just say, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? He's got that fuck you money. You know, where he's like, you know, you ever just thinking, you know, what is the craziest fucking engine swap I could do? What could I put in this fucking thing to just make it rowdy as fuck? He thinks it. He does it. He does it. Ford Ranger tank, baby. Like, what are we talking about? We're watching this one, the 1500 Hellcat motor in the fucking Tater. We're watching that. 1,000 horsepower Cummins swapped Ford Ranger. Like, dude. By the way, I want a Ford Ranger. I was thinking about getting one. They're phenomenal. Phenomenal little trucks, man. And then you V8 swap them. I mean, there's plenty of swaps for them, but V8 swap them, it's glorious. 1500 big block in a Mustang. And not just any old Mustang. This motherfucker went to a junkyard, found an EcoBoost, pulled that shit out of there, threw a Shelby front end on it. 2,000 horsepower fucking motor in there. You know, I love Weston. I love him. But yeah, we're watching this, baby. We're watching this.
A Dodge Charger named Tater, right? Tater has been my dream car for years, but she's never really lived up to the dream. Because the dream was to have a Dodge Charger with big...
Now, if you don't know, this is also my dream car. I think this is a 68. I don't think it's a 69, but my dream car was always, for years. Now it's kind of changed, but it's still one of my dream cars. If I, you know, were to completely restore it and everything, but a 1969 Dodge Charger. Always.
Blower out the hood that did burnouts, did all kinds of awesome stuff. I could drive it everywhere. But the issue with that is this is a motor out of an upside down motorhome. It doesn't run well. It actually just doesn't really do anything that well except for make a lot of noise. But today we're going to change that. We are going to put a big...
Making a lot of noise ain't all that bad. You know what I'm saying? That's the most fun you could have right there.
Hemi in there with a big blower on it.
Look at that.
In this video, we're going to do the biggest, nastiest burnout you guys have ever seen.
Look at that. Ooh. That's to be expected.
I shot it. We need this engine out of here so we can make room for the Hemi that's going into it. So, we're going to yank this motor out, yank the blower off of it. We got to put the blower on the other motor. Get to work.
Get to work.
Got it? Guys, it was an option at one point that we were thinking we were going to LS swap this bad girl, but I'm really glad we didn't. Because everybody knows, Mopar and no car. This is the most well-ventilated floorboard I've ever seen in my life. There's another ventilation hole.
And the thing is with LS swaps, let me turn it down just a tiny bit. But the thing is with LS swaps is everybody, you know,
ventilation hole.
People LS swap the world, which, yeah, LS swaps are great, but we love to see something different, you know.
Oh, whoa,
Buddy's bleeding. Buddy's bleeding. Let me tell you, if what we do here, if streaming and anything ever blows up for me, you're going to see me doing shit like this. Not all the time, but you're going to see videos of me just doing like crazy shit to cars. 100%. I'm not going to be like these motherfuckers. Oh, I just bought this brand new, you know, Lamborghini truck. They always call it a Lambo truck. Lambo truck. It's not a Lambo truck. Okay. It's an Urus. It's not a fucking Lambo truck. I hate when they do that. It annoys me, but we're not doing that, bro. We're doing shit like this. Okay, you're taking your average car. Like, I'm taking my car and I'm doing the most retarded shit I can think of. I'm just, dude, we're going to be doing it. I'm telling you. You know who also does that is Agent's doing that right now with his BMW. I believe it's an E36, which great car. And he's making it a drift car. And I love that, bro. I want to see more people doing that and just instead of just making videos, oh, I bought a Lambo. Or I bought a fucking Ferrari. It's like, dude, I want to see videos of people, like, building their shit, man. That's what I want to see.
We got to get the transmission out so we can pull the motor out, but the motor's got to come out for the transmission to come out. But the headers are in the way for the motor to come out. But the headers have to come out for the transmission to come out. We're getting places now. Don't worry, I just had to touch it.
Dude, I would love to engine swap my car. I want to trans swap it. I will actually trans swap it eventually. I'm gonna have to, but
you know what? This might not even been necessary because while we was pulling this apart, look at that! A bad plug wire. We could have fixed this thing.
There you
It
go.
picked up 800 horsepower, guys. Guys, here's where we're at. Tater's engine is officially ready to come out. It's kind of a bittersweet moment because it's one of those moments where you're like, oh, it's gonna get replaced with something better. But also it's like a moment like, oh, I'm kind of sad to be breaking up with this engine, you know?
You know what it is? This engine is great if you want to like drive this on a Sunday to church,
the Aussie.
collect groceries for your mum. We have the opportunity to put this motor in it. Pretty much.
dude, if you know this Aussie too, he's got crazy cars, man.
Play AC/DC, and every woman you drive past will wink at you because you are that cool.
And most of the men. We just gotta take a moment of
Yeah,
silence.
we don't do this for women attention. We do it for men, okay?
All right, back. Come and bring in the.
All right, let's get this motherfucker out of here. All right, come in. Go left.
We do it for the boys.
Left. Still back. I need a crowbar. Where's the crowbar at? Got it. Hold on. That's gone. Ooh. Up. Keep going. Whoa. All right, keep going. We're good. We got it. Let's go find something better to put in this bathroom. It was nice while it lasted.
Look at that bad boy. Say what you want. I know Dodge gets a lot of hate, mainly because of their customers, not necessarily the cars themselves. It's mainly the people that drive the fucking cars. They're known as takeover cars, shit like that, but they do make great engines, man. They really do. Transmissions, not so much, but engines.
It's time to build Tater's new engine. This here is a Hellcat engine that we pulled out of the black car that we ended up taking to Roadkill Nights because we put a demon motor in that. This is an 85,000 mile Hellcat motor. Got some miles on it, got some abuse on it.
85,000 ain't terrible, though.
It knows what it's doing, it knows what it's about. So basically,
it's just breaking in, baby.
New head studs, torque everything down, get everything good, and then we're gonna bolt a big blower to the top of this bad girl and stuff it in the car. We're literally going to be, I think, the first people that's ever put an old school 871 blower like this on a Hellcat engine, which is pretty freaking cool. Oh,
yeah, I don't think anybody's done that.
We've now put 6.4 liter heads on them. So now that it's got 6.4 heads, we can take this intake right over here from Holly. See the top
this
of
is
it?
gonna be fucking rowdy.
We're just gonna get rid of that. We don't need the top anymore. And we're gonna take this intake and voila, boom, set on just like that. Now that's set on, we have a plate where we can bolt a blower to the top of this.
I love it.
What I'm getting after is we're getting ready to put a blower on this Hellcat motor. Oh, that looks sick.
Creating a monster. Oh my gosh. I can't stop smiling.
Oh, dude, yeah, get on there.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
Rylan told us earlier he's been bragging about how he's forklift certified, right?
I wonder what kind of trans they're putting in there.
We're giving the job of lifting the now very, very important, one-of-a-kind Hemi motor that we're going to put in Tater. So hopefully it doesn't f this up. We need to put a disclaimer. If your girlfriend, sister, mom, grandma, possibly brother is watching, just have them walk out of the room because
he's forklift certified, baby.
Being certified. All right, let's do this.
How's your wife?
This is going to be awesome. I'm so excited. Keep coming. Come on, sweet pea. This is your new home. Hold on. Whoa. All right, let it down slowly. Okay. It's not in there straight at all, but it's in there. Got it. Well, guys, here's the deal. The motor's officially in Tater. So now all we got to do is put a blower on it, cooling system, fuel system, electrical system, wire it, hook up a bunch of other stuff, put a belt on it, put a blower, and then she'll be ready to rock and roll.
We just got the cross member clearanced. We heated it up and hit it with a hammer until we think the back of the transmission will fit. So now we gotta throw it back in, see if it fits, and Logan can start building the exhaust.
I'm a believer of self-clearance. That's what I do. Although you can't do it for that, but.
Put that starter.
You drive as low as I do. I believe in self-clearance.
This starter?
We built ourselves a NASCAR, Weston.
Doesn't turn left, does it?
No, it only turns left.
It doesn't turn right.
You don't need to turn left,
So you're
brother.
telling me if we put a starter on the engine, we can't turn the car right?
Not steer it and start it.
Or no, you don't need to turn
start
right.
it and not steer it.
That's them are two really good options, Wade.
I had an idea. Wade said it probably wouldn't work, but
Oh, I know Weston's gonna love your idea.
So what do we think about just moving this pivot on? No, like seriously, if we just move this down a little bit, you know what I mean? Just like put it over here, bolt it, put a real long bolt in it. Actually, no, we just use that bolt, we just clamp it right there. Okay, worst case scenario, right? Let's just say if we're just putting this thing together to do 20-mile-an-hour burnouts, we could move this down and just never take the car over 20 miles an hour until we get a new subframe that's doing that.
We're talking about saying it's temporary right now, and it's going to be a permanent thing.
Well, no, because it's as permanent. I'll be honest with you, it's as permanent as you allow it to be. So guys, it's not the right way to do it, but we've just moved the pitman arm down to the bottom side. We're gonna box this in and we're just gonna
This is what I love about like building cars and shit.
We're gonna make it work and we're just gonna keep from driving this thing around very fast. Good news is we've got a Gen 3 Hemi, transmission, all the basic stuff bolted into Tater. We still don't have a drive shaft wiring, anything like that, so we got to work on that stuff. So there's some wiring here, wiring there. There's lots of wiring.
I love how he like,
and I'm not good.
I love how he doesn't paint it. He's not like trying to restore it or anything. He's just trying to fucking.
So I'm not gonna do it.
Just put a big ass motor in it and send it.
Yeah, and nothing ever goes wrong with wiring. Guys, that's not good. It just like always just plugs right in, always works.
Always.
I've been in the middle of trying to plan everything else that we're doing for SEMA, so I haven't really had a chance to do much of this thing besides for I just pulled some spark plugs out of it. But Wade has been wiring on this thing for 2.5 days straight, and like 99% of the wiring is done. We got the belt.
Wonder what he's taking to SEMA.
I've got the supercharger belt on it, and look how freaking cool
Probably the
this
Cummins,
bad boy
maybe?
looks. Look at it. Oh my God, it's working.
The Mustang swap or the Cummins swap Mustang.
Ooh, look at that. We hit the start button, see if it does anything. Oh, baby.
Sign of life.
Oh, it made noises. It's not a lot of noise, but that's a start. That's a very good start.
Ooh. Dude, it sounds fucking crazy.
The top 8 injectors are firing. Solid green means they're working. Solid yellow means no injector pulses. Not on. Try getting power. Guys, I think we're figuring out our issues. The map sensor was pinned wrong, so we repinned that. We didn't have enough fuel pressure, which we couldn't figure out why, so I just went ahead and checked, and the fuel lines was hooked up backwards, which is really easy to do. We're gonna hook them back up the right way, and the coolant temperature sensor was just set wrong inside the Holly. Just a bunch of small issues. Hopefully now, we hit the key, this thing builds
small
fuel
shit
pressure,
leads up
and
to
it runs.
big shit.
Fingers crossed.
Look at that. Ooh. That's just pure joy right there.
Yeah, buddy! Good job. This thing fucking sounds good. We've got fuel in the car. She starts, she runs, but there's only one last test to figure out. Does she do burnouts? Yes, I know. I'm wearing a fire suit and I have a helmet. That's because this might be the most crazy burnout car we've ever built. And we want to make sure that if something bad happens, well, there's more videos for you guys to watch. All right. What the f? There we go. Oh, yeah, this helmet is nice. Hey, Wade, what do you think the likelihood it works?
Oh, it'll work. What part, I guess?
The engine transmission burnout part?
Oh, I think the burnout part.
It'll work,
okay, good.
but it's how long will it work for?
Give me some.
Which I'm not confident how long it'll work for, but it'll work. You'll get a burnout out of it. Dude. A literal monster. Imagine seeing that shit pull up. Oh my gosh. Yep. Burned out for a solid second.
Oh, oh my God, it blew the whole intake in half.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Yep.
oh my gosh.
What the hell?
Jumped right off
The
there.
intake is in half.
That's not good. Holy dude.
Yep, he got a solid 2-second
Hey, my
burnout.
first plate held.
Oh,
My
that's
first
great.
plate
That's
did
great,
hold.
Logan. That's great. Here's the good news. The intake
Hello,
is
handsome.
broke, but the motor was still sounded fine, and I literally shut it off. The blower, you spun this, right? Yep. Blower still spins. We're good. We're okay. You know what the problem is? Goddamn Hemi got too much power. Intake couldn't handle it. Well, guys, thank you for watching today's video. There's no burnout. So basically, we had the mission to make this thing better, and you just made it blow up. It never blew up before. I never blew it up.
I can't believe it just fucking
You also had
tilted
never
off. It was like
never had
the lean tower
1,500 horsepower running
thinking,
through
like,
it.
what the fuck? Did the motor just come out?
Well, you know, that was something. You know, he'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be building it up. That's what we got to look forward to.